Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a rather short video because it is late at night and I just wanted to get straight to the point. I will mention, well, I guess it's in the title, but today I'm going to be doing the three most likely states to flip Republican in the United States Senate for 2022. In my mind, what are the three most likely races to flip Republican in 2022? I wasn't going to do five, but I thought, there are not as much Senate seats as there are actual, electoral college races every year or every 4 years for presidential elections. So three fits better and it works better with Democrat races as well. But anyway, let's get right into this. So in my mind, the first most likely seat to flip Republican is in the state of Georgia. I think that Raphael Warnock could very well lose to Herschel Walker. Forgot his name for a second. When you look at the polls out of Georgia, you see actually Herschel Walker up a few points against Raphael Warnock. I think he could end up winning in that state. Definitely, and I know Democrats have attacked Republicans on this, but based off of that new voting law that they have in Georgia, it is going to be easier for Republicans to win. Now, that doesn't speak to what the law actually does or what it doesn't, but it does definitely benefit Republicans, just the same way gerrymandering benefits parties in their respective states. Like Illinois definitely benefits Democrats, New York, California, and then in states like Florida, they're trying to make it benefit Republicans more. And it already does heavily benefit Republicans. But Georgia, first state to flip, goes to Herschel Walker, Trump endorsed, and he actually will be the second black Republican in the United States Senate, right behind Tim Scott. So in my mind, the second most likely state to flip Republican, I think you guys could mostly guess this, is the state of Arizona with Mark Kelly. I would see it going by a tilt margin. Kelly ended up winning by 2.5 points in 2020, depending on who the nominee is for the Republicans. I do think that it could shift Republican. There have been definitely a lot of the polls have been very heavily in favor of Kelly. I don't really tend to put much credence in them at the moment. Simply because Kelly was up 13 points in those polls, and I'm like, that's not going to happen. So there's been a heavily Hispanic shift in not just voter identification, but support of Joe Biden across the country. Over 66% of Hispanics disapprove of the job Joe Biden's doing as president. And you're going to see that shift have a ripple across, not just in Florida, which you're seeing happen already, but in a state like Arizona, in New Mexico, in Nevada. While they may not, obviously, states like New Mexico may not be Republican states, it may shift slightly more to a lean category or at the bottom end of the likely category in 2024, 2022. In this case, no seat in New Mexico in 2022 for the Senate. And then the final race, I think, is the state of Nevada with Catherine Cortez Masto. Also depends on the nominee for the Republicans. People act as if, that's a heavily Democrat state. There is Nevada similar to North Carolina in that sense, where there's a high proportion of Democrats to Republicans there, and North Carolina proportion of Republicans to Democrats. But it doesn't mean that you can't elect the Republicans or Democrats there. North Carolina is a Democrat governor, and up until 2019, Dean Heller was the senator of Nevada. So it really depends, and Dean Heller wasn't even particularly popular in Nevada. So in my mind, it really depends on that candidate. Nevada and Arizona both coincide with that Hispanic trend. They both have similar margins in their voting with regards to Democrats and Republicans, and I think that those states would be the next in line to flip. So that gets Republicans to 53-47. Those are the three most likely seats to flip Republican. Tomorrow I will be coming out with the three most likely seats to flip Democrat. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are getting so very close to 500 subscribers. As of me making this video, I am 9 subscribers away. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate all of the support, and thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Have a great day.